So I came down to this park to talk to you about my bus and the issues I had with its registration, etc. And then, of course, the a supplemental which related to the difficulties I had when I tried to get into Mexico. I bought the bus. I bought it from the bus company. The bus company had it. Had it inspected within a year of the time that I bought it. But when I bought it, I needed to have it converted from commercial to a consumer kind of vehicle. Now, the only choices they had at the time was a sort of, private use bus, something like that. I can't remember I don't know what it's actually called. I can put it in the comments later on. But I had to have the bus inspected to get it converted to a consumer type of vehicle. The setting, or the classification I have, or a classification of motorhome. So I had it inspected, and I didn't want to do some of the things that are required to call it a motorhome or register it as a motorhome. So I thought, well, this other registration level is fine. Doesn't really matter. Maybe it'll make a bit of difference on my insurance, but I didn't think too much. And so I went ahead and got it registered in this other classification. And I thought everything's fine. The main reason I wanted to register it as a consumer vehicle was because I then would not have to have it inspected each year. I didn't have to have a safety inspection each year like a commercial vehicle has to have. So I got what I wanted. The only frustrating thing about that was they had a number of things that I had to have fixed in order to successfully complete that inspection. One of them was 4 tires for the back, which are not cheap, so I had to buy brand new tires for a bus that had actually very good looking tires on it, but they didn't like them because they were old. Anyway, then I drove the bus around and went down to California and was going to go into Mexico. I didn't know whether I should get insurance in the United States or drive into Mexico and then buy insurance. But the insurance agency told me that Mexican insurance would be cheaper than the American insurance. And because I didn't know how long I'd be there, I thought it would be better to be getting the insurance in Mexico. So I went to the border. The border guard told me that he asked for my registration, the vehicle registration. I showed it to him and he said, I'm not supposed to let you into Mexico because this is a commercial vehicle. But I'm going to let you buy this time because it's obviously not being used as a commercial vehicle, so I'll let you in. But next time you better have that changed, is what he said to me. So I got into Mexico, and then I went to an insurance agent and asked him to get me some insurance. I sat there for 4 hours while the insurance agent checked with all Mexican insurance companies, or all that he deals with. He was 4 hours checking to find insurance for me and couldn't get insurance. And I presume, obviously we had a language difficulty since I don't speak Spanish, and the clerk in the real estate office only spoke Spanish. So I left and realized that perhaps it was all related to the manner in which I've got, or the classification in which I have my bus registered. So this year when I went down, or actually what actually happened, I couldn't get it insured in Mexico, so I got in it and drove it back to the United States. And then I thought, well, if I go buy insurance in the United States and then try to get into Mexico, I might have just bought a bunch of insurance that I never used because they may never let me into Mexico. So I just wanted to relate this to you because a short time ago I saw a movie or a video about people having some trouble getting into Mexico. And I just thought I could extend or at least explain my experience and discuss this, what do you call it? The registration type might be something that other people might want to avoid, especially if you're in Canada. I'm not sure if they have the same registration type in the States, but when I'm finished this, I'll go and find out what my registration type is and detail that to you when I have it, obviously, because I don't have it in my hand at the moment. But in the meantime, I'm going to show you a little bit around this park where I'm at. So the vehicle registration is non-scheduled bodies. The body style is non-scheduled bus. The VIC is COMBAV, C-O-M-B-A-V. And then under vehicle type it said commercial. Now COMBAV means a non-scheduled bus, but vehicles type said commercial. And that's the issue I had getting into Mexico. So I'll check about getting it changed, but from my understanding is it has to be changed to a motorhome in order to be not saying commercial. However, when I checked with the insurance agent, she said my vehicle type will always be commercial because it's over so much weight. If anybody's got more information, please add it in the comments. That's all for today. If this helped you, please subscribe, and for those who have subscribed, hit that little bell button, and I'll see you tomorrow.